Howdy folks, hope Halloween was good to you. Sorry about coming to you late. Uh, I had to dwell upon this for a little bit over the weekend. Got into a discussion this last week about how, alright, I'll step back a second here. A friend on Facebook put up a meme. And this one gal comes up and she responded to the meme, and of course I came through and I put in my 2 cents. That opened up a world of shit right there. It seems to me that the younger generation now doesn't appreciate anything, and I know my mother's generation said the same thing about our generation, and probably theirs and so on. I blame our grandparents for this, okay? Back in the early part of the 20th century, before technology came out and before the 40-hour work week and all this other stuff set in, people had to work their asses off for everything. They had nothing. So whatever they got, they actually appreciated it. Okay? My great grandparents, my paternal great-grandparents, was so dirt poor they had to wear cloths tied to their feet as shoes. My maternal great-grandmother immigrated from Poland, and she raised 6 sons in a 1-bedroom house. They converted a dining room into another bedroom, and that's what they grew up in and stuff. So those generations and my family alone knew that if they got something, they would appreciate it. Well, as time progressed and families and technology started making life easier. Air conditioning, for instance, people no longer had to sweat their asses off inside their own homes or working environments. Made life easier for them. Computers, telecommunications, and all this stuff has advanced to the point to where we can get a lot more done with little effort. Video games. Now it seems like kids expect this stuff. When I was growing up, I was one of the first people to experience the video game wave back in the 80s. 70s even. Pong, for instance, came out, and we got a Pong game for Christmas. It was like, wow, cool. And then Atari came out and so on. Well, we're not going to go into the history of all this shit. But the thing about it is, whatever we got, we appreciated it. We thanked those who did this stuff for us, and we'd go out, do stuff for them to make sure that they understood that we wasn't just taking things for granted from them. Well, things went on now that we're looking at people who are protesting and wanting everything given to them. They want the free college. They want the free food. They want the jobs that's going to pay them an outrageous salary and stuff because they can't make it on minimum wage. It wasn't meant to be a living wage, minimum wage, okay? So, get over that. But that's not what this is about either. It's about the appreciation thing. Well, what the meme was, which brings this all up, was the fact that this Colin Caperpunk, or what, you know, the football player who knelt down during the national anthem, there was a side-by-side comparison of some soldiers in the war and this guy kneeling at the anthem. Being a veteran, being a constitutional advocate, I respect the guy's First Amendment right. I don't have to fucking like it, but I have to fucking respect it. Because it's the thing about rights, that you gotta take the good with the bad. So I commented about where she was wrong with this and how the meme really hits close to home. That's why this one's more serious. The meme hits close to home because family, being military, me being former military, friends and brothers still in the military, some of which never came back as we did. Okay, they came back home in a box. This spoiled fucktard decides that he's going to fucking kneel down during the national anthem and say he's protesting what that flag stands for. Not this flag, American flag. The guys who died fighting wars, you know, for the right that this guy has to do that, means nothing to this son of a bitch. And kids today are looking up to him as a fucking hero. This overprivileged motherfucker here, raised by a white fucking family, gets in and noticed he got lucky. Doesn't mean he was fucking top notch and all this other shit. He got lucky that there was somebody who seen him fucking play. While other guys his age and college age wind up raising their hand and taking the same oath that I've taken and hundreds of thousands of other people have taken, so that he can fucking have that right to fucking protest. And he is a fucking role model to people because he is fucking standing up for what's right. This son of a bitch fucking claimed that black people are oppressed in America. And just last week, Hillary Clinton had Michelle Obama speak for her, I think it was in Georgia. And Michelle Obama pointed out how times have changed to where black people can do whatever it is they set their mind to do. Just look at Michelle Obama and look at the Nigerian, well, I won't say he's Nigerian, part Nigerian, fucktard that's running our country. So, you got, on this hand, an overprivileged fucker getting paid millions of dollars to play a fucking game, getting all these people, kids mostly, who haven't even started experiencing life yet, kneeling down when they hear the fucking national anthem. It's their right. Like I said, I agree with it. The Westboro Baptist Church has the right to picket fucking soldiers' funerals and all this other shit, but I don't have to fucking like that either. But I tell you what, if I ever met this son of a bitch face to face, I will let that cocksucker know where the fuck I stand on this issue. And where the fuck he needs to stand. You know, and that's standing during the national anthem. So that's what started this whole fucking debate on my friend's webpage, Facebook page. And I had brought up the subject about how kids expect things given to them. They don't appreciate anything. They demand everything. And this little fucking witch sits up here, had the balls. This fucking little girl should have been a fucking man. Her balls were so fucking big. She fucking stated that this Colin Caperpunk, whatever the fuck his name is, was more intelligent than those that's fucking taking the oath and giving him that right. Because he became a football player. And I explained to her, him being lucky and being seen, while there are thousands of other kids in high school and colleges throughout this country who are better than he is, who haven't been seen, are stuck, having to put in life as in a dead-end job now or something, because they weren't lucky enough to have been seen playing football and getting that spot that he did. So she throws it back at me. Soldiers' lives are pretty much worthless. And they made the decision to go and do what it is that they're doing when they could have made another choice and do what he did. I'm sorry, that right there it's like I said, he was lucky. The guys who are putting their lives on the line to make so this guy can have the fucking right to do this, they made their choice. Yes, I agree with that. And they made the more adult choice. They made the choice to put their lives on a line so that this son of a bitch can go through and disrespect them when they're dead. She won't appreciate what they did. That generation won't appreciate what they've done. This generation doesn't appreciate anything because she says that her generation has not does not trust our generation. Our generation is the one that's got the government all fucked up. I'm sorry, but our country had government fucked up before our country was a country. Read the history. Governments were all fucked up since the form of civilization. But again, that's something else. Because her generation does not trust our generation, they don't have to appreciate shit. Does that make sense to anybody? Seriously. I mean, I can say that I don't trust libtards, okay? Matter of fact, I don't trust too many people at all in life. My my military family, my brothers and sisters in the military, I trust. I know for a fact that if it came down to a firefight and I'm standing next to a homosexual, or I'm standing next to a woman, I'm standing next to a black man, I'm standing next to a pink man, I'm standing next to whatever. They're military. They got my back. They got my six. I got theirs. That's trust. When you can go through and say that you trust this person next to you that much to where you can put your life into their hands, that's trust. What this younger generation deems as trust are things that they have to fucking make you earn their trust so that they can show they appreciate you. No, I got two things for you. There. Simple enough. If you don't have fucking appreciation for what my brothers and sisters do and have done, you don't need to even be there when that song plays. Don't come there fucking protesting, because you've got nothing to fucking protest. You don't like America. Mexico's down this way. Canada's fucking up that way. Go. You know? You think that somewhere is so much fucking better, go. Nobody's going to fucking stop you. That's the beauty of America. You can pick up and fucking leave anytime you want, and nobody's going to fucking stop you. You've got that fucking right. But don't make it fucking miserable for every fucking body else that's out here and wanting to fucking stay here, wanting to fucking live in a free country, and not having the fucking want to put up with your stupidity. You know? So, sorry it's so long tonight, and sorry it's so deep. You know, I'd like to fucking have a little bit more fun and stuff. And like I said, I speak from the heart, and this issue here, it stabbed me right there, right in the fucking heart. So, catch y'all hopefully again Saturday, and I'll try to be a little bit more lighter. So, peace. Be excellent to each other. Sorry, Bill and Ted, for stealing your line, but that's a great fucking classic line, you know? So, y'all have a good one.